how you will do business, how you will do relationships, how you will be someone's employee, how you'll be someone's business partner, greatly is determined by your answer to the question, who am I? By the descriptors you use when you have to complete the statement, I am. And some obvious answers that people usually have are to do with race, nationality, gender, sexuality, religion, career, all these things. And those are not unimportant. That's what I don't want us to miss. I'm not saying that all those things are unimportant, because to say that they are unimportant will be to miss out on how the world has ordered itself with these things in mind, and even in some instances causing injustice. So for example, it is not unimportant that someone is a woman. To ignore that will be to ignore the big conversation happening in Kenya right now of representation of women in leadership. So it's not unimportant. To say that race is unimportant will be to ignore the plight of those who, because of their race, have been sidelined or even treated unjustly. It's not unimportant. And let me just say this. God, the kingdom of God is confronting all those places where the structures of men have taken away people's honor. The kingdom of God is breaking down all those structures that have taken away people's honor by classifying them however they want. So they're not unimportant. God in his wisdom created some of this unique diversity. All I'm saying is that they are secondary. They are narrow slices of who we are. They are narrow slices of our lives. And to live our lives from that narrow slice will be to miss out on everything God created us to be. If I am going to be a better Kenyan, I'll be a better Kenyan if I know who God says I am. If you're going to be a better white person or black person, if you're going to be a better man or woman, if you're going to be a better doctor or teacher, whatever else you think you are, if you're going to be better that, you have to first know who God primarily says you are. Because that's where we should live our lives from. The world, I think, so Paul writes that, all of creation is longing for the unveiling of the children of God. And I think it's as spiritual as we want to interpret it, right? It's all those of us who've been called children of God, those of us who've believed in, and all that. And at the same time, it is as true as the world is longing for those who will be fully alive. The world is longing for those who will live their lives out of who God says they are, because it starts with God saying we're his children. The world is waiting for you to be fully alive. Your marriage is waiting for you to be fully alive. This city is waiting for us to be fully alive. And we can only be fully alive if we live out of our true identity.